Hello, gentlemen traders and investors. In touch with you, System.GURU.Markets. We start with summary data about the corporation. If you want, you can put a stop. You can look at each indicator of the organization under study more carefully. Now we will look at the main indicators of the company ARGENX SE, ticker ARGX. This review was made using information as of April 18, 2025. According to Classification Guru, Markets company Argen X SE ADR belongs to the subcategory Pharma Immune. 41 organizations participate in the assessment. This is very representative. Look for the decisions made at the end of the video. The overall result for the company is as follows: 5.5 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 3.6 points. If you look very broadly, within the entire market in total, we see that the average score for the entire stock market as a whole is 1.8 points. Against the score of 5.5 points from Argen X SE ADR. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price Argen X SE ADR and subcategory shares, we can see that over the last 12 months, the stock Argen X SE ADR showed a change of 60.8%. Against the price dynamics for the subcategory 43.4%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but this fact must be taken into account. Market capitalization of the company Argen X SE ADR valued at $36.41 billion. Market capitalization of the subcategory is $50 billion. ARGENX SE accounts for a share of 73.262%. This is the main leader of the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $5.51 billion. And the capitalization of the subcategory is $11 billion. ARGENX SE constitutes a share of 48.021%. By comparing the occupied shares of stock exchange and balance sheet capitalization, we can see the following. Share ARGENX SE in the subcategory when assessing market value is 73.262%. The balance sheet capitalization is 48.021%. This is 34% less than the share of market capitalization. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance capitalization in the subcategory, bad, -1 point. The organization's debts amount to $0.055 billion. Financial liabilities to book capitalization amount to 1% of the company's capital. Result on the company's debt level, very good, 2 points. The company's market value to earnings ratio is 43.8. With an average in the subcategory of 0, which is significantly better than in the subcategory. Assessment of the stock price to profit ratio in comparison with companies in the subcategory, very good, 2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was $831 million. Forward earnings for the coming 12 months are expected to be $1,241 million. And this is 49.3% more than at the current moment. Assessment of expected future profit indicators in comparison with in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The company's price to revenue ratio is 16.7. The average for the subcategory is 15.3, and this is 9% higher than the average for the subcategory. Assessment of market price to revenue indicators in comparison with indicators of companies in the subcategory, tolerable, 0 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $2,190 million. Projected revenue for the next 12 months is tentatively expected to be $2,910 million, 33% more than now. Assessment of indicators of estimated future sales volumes in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The margin is 38%, with the average for the subcategory minus 59.8%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 97.9%. Assessment of sales margins in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The company's share by number of employees in the subcategory is 33.241%, which is 120% less than the market capitalization share. And this fact reflects the imbalance in the company's stock market value, Argen X SE ADR, probably towards revaluation. The amount of capital for each employee of the organization is $22,767,000, whereas for the subcategory, $10,330,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 120.4%. Estimation of the amount of capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, tolerable, 0 points. The volume of profit per employee is $519,900, with the average for the subcategory minus $404,300. And the difference between the average for the subcategory and the company's indicators is $924,000. Assessment of profit per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. Sales volume for each employee of the company is $1,367,000. In the subcategory, there are $676,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 102%. Estimation of revenue per company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. Short shares correspond to 3.5%, with an average for the subcategory of 7%. This is an indicator of a possible short squeeze. Technical indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 52% for the company Argen X SE ADR. In the subcategory, this level is 50%. On average, securities of the subcategory are quoted in the same way as company shares ARGENX SE. The actual price of the company's shares is approximately $596. The consensus price target for the company's shares is around $761. The dynamics of the current price and consensus forecast is approximately 28%. Let's look at the table of orders. It is available to everyone. A link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all decisions made this season by the information and reference evaluation System.GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is free and open. Link in pinned comment. Based on the results of securities assessment ARGENX SE. Information and reference System.GURU.Markets, a decision has been made. Open a buy order at a price of $596.20 per share. The order was opened due to the fact that the company has a fairly high valuation. The company's assessment is based on the assessment method, the ARGENX index. Take profit is set at 654.27. Stop loss is set at 538.13. In case the order is not closed by take profit or stop loss. In this case, the order closes independently at the end of the session on May 18, 2025, or on the last trading day before this date. Ticker ABVX will be a balancing trade for sale. The video on the balancing trade will be or has already been published on this channel. When closing one of the orders, main or balancing, another order is closed at the current level. Thank you so much to the public for watching this video and for using the information system. Guru Markets. You are all the best audience.